amazing comic, guys. We all love him. He's a hilarious guy, and why don't you give him a big hand tonight at the Comedy Store. Let's hear it for our good friend, Geoff Schoenberg. Come on, man.
All right. How's it going?
Yeah.
How's it going? All right. Everyone drinking?
Yeah.
Anyone drinking whiskey? Yeah. Anyone getting whiskey dick tonight? That woman is getting whiskey dick tonight. That is amazing. I take it some of you don't know by the reaction what whiskey dick is. For those of you who don't know, for some of the ladies who haven't realized, you know what happens to a man when his body and his mind when he drinks whiskey? The same thing happens to his dick. Comes completely riled up and completely unable to do anything about it. But guys, we figured out a trick, I know I have, where you squeeze it as hard as you can, like a deflated balloon, and stick it in and then just fuck it until it's, hard. Just get it right up and going. No? No one else has done this? I'm the only one? I find that hard to believe. I find that very difficult to believe. And have to drive, can't relate to that. But had an interesting thing that happened in traffic because I was driving and I was stuck in traffic on the 101. My friend Adam was visiting. He's from New York. And I was dying for a cigarette, bumper to bumper traffic. And this beat up Maxima pulls up next to us with this quintessential California dude. Blonde, shaggy beard, grown out faux hawk. Just like, when you think California, this is what I always thought. Pulls up next to us and I was like, Adam, should I bum a cigarette? Being from New York, Adam was like, no. So I roll down the window, and as soon as I do, the guy's head perks up. He's just like, yeah, what's up? And I was like, dude, I'm sorry to do this, but could I possibly bum a cigarette? And this is what he does. He looks away from me, looks straight up in the air and goes, fuck yeah, bro! I used to do that shit in traffic all the time, man. Babe, give me a cigarette. So traffic starts to pull up, we're honking. My friend Adam's leaning out the window to get the cigarette. And I was just like, dude, that is California in a nutshell. Just fuck it, dude, whatever. Fuck it in a bucket, bro. Do whatever you want. Woo, yeah? No? Woo! There we go. And it's like, I'm also an actor living in California, and I found myself, going on a lot of auditions, and I found myself, not once, but twice at a porn audition. Yeah. And I get there, and I do the sides, and there's like a whole casting panel, I read the sides, and after I'm done, they're like, all right, drop your pants. I'm like, huh? But I'm a whore for attention, and so I drop my pants, and out comes my dick, just flaccid as the day is long. They didn't even give me time to like work it up to half-mast, make a good presentation. I'm just a regular old hanging dick, just like, well, just dick on balls, I know, I'm so sad. Wait till you hear what happens next. The girl at the end of the casting panel, the fake tits with eyes sitting next to the queef girl, is like, so are you a shower or a grower? I'm like, well, it gets a little bit bigger if that's what you're asking, you know what I mean? I'm not working with the Eiffel Tower, but I put on a good show. I usually make a good presentation. And the other guy at the other end of the panel is like, yo, can you get hard right now? At this point I was like, oh, is this a porn audition? Well, cut to 2 months later in the Valley, I walk in. The Valley should have been my first hint that something was wrong, right? Walk in, and the guy's just like, all right, no sides, drop your pants. And I'm like, ah ha ha, strange naked black man. Fool me once. Never again, never again. All right, well, I gotta go to my list because I'm a fucking idiot. Speaking of fucking idiots, I was at the airport, and I was just back on the East Coast visiting, and there was this, all right, so I'm waiting for my bags next to this guy, and this mentally challenged man walks up, but really he was a retard. It's okay. It's okay. It's all in good fun. We're having a good time. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Apparently Sarah Palin's here. And her retarded daughter, I guess. Oh. Did I cross a line? Are we not having fun? I'm sorry. I was just getting to a point that, listen, I wasn't making fun of this guy. This guy was cleaning up. He was going around offering shoe shines, and he was just like, please, I'm not a terrible person. I'm not going to try and do a retarded voice. But he was just like, please, please, please. It's $6 or $7, please. So finally, the guy just retarded guilted him into it. I thought I had something with the Jew guilt, but the guy just fucking drove it home. All right, I'll move on to the next joke. I guess it's not working. My next one isn't any better. I'm Jewish, and it's a lot about me being Jewish, and like I desperately want to be able to use the N-word, but I can't, because it's just not allowed. But like, I figure we have so much in common. We've been oppressed for eons, you know? We've got big curly Jew fros, or regular fros if you're into it, you know? Or we've just got so much in common, you know? We're both cheap and we don't tip well. We've got things going for us that keep us in common. And like, listen, I'm willing to make a trade. Like, if you guys want to use, you guys could use the word kike by all means. I just want to feel as cool and like have that connection to my black brethren. I'll tell you what, if you don't like the whole kike thing, you guys can make Holocaust jokes. I will trade the N-word for the Holocaust any day of the week. All right, I guess not. All right, switch up the family stuff. So I was home recently, back east, visiting my my family, and I took my mother and grandmother to the Macaroni Grill because I wanted to get diarrhea. And my mom took this opportunity to tell me that I use too much foul language in my stand-up. This coming from a woman who holds the world record for the most times saying fuck to a member of the clergy. My mom has got the foulest mouth. She's kind of like Rahm Emanuel. She's like this badass businesswoman who's got no time to watch her language, but has all the time in the world to tell me to watch my language. And what? Oh, I thought I heard something. I guess it's just that quiet. But she like, I just get annoyed when people tell me what to put in my stand-up. It's like, people come up to me and they're like, you know what you should put in your stand-up? And I'm like, yes, motherfucker, I do know what I should put in my stand-up. That's why I'm up here and you're thumbing your asshole watching 60 Minutes. Mom? I joke around, but like my mom is really funny. I grew up in like a traditional Jewish home, which means my parents were pseudo-stylish, former pot-smoking hippies, turned yuppies, turned business-minded Nebuchadnezzar Jews. And my mom, I'm from Delaware, and my mom's always giving me this like really weird advice over the phone. She's always like, honey, just try to watch what you spend and always wear rubbers. I do try to always watch what I spend. This guy knows. I've never done that joke, the whole this guy knows thing. I've always wanted to do it. Thanks for being there. Appreciate it. No, it's just funny. Like, my mom's also one of those people who finds their children wildly hilarious, you know, which you guys don't, and that's fine. But, like, when I was a kid, she would, if I said anything remotely inappropriate, she would, like, announce it to the community, like, everything I had to say was comic gold and she was my manager. Like, I can vividly remember being 10 years old and going to synagogue and my mom driving me afterwards for, you know, bagels and schmear. Delicious. Delicious. And taking me up to the rabbi and being like, Jeff, tell the rabbi the joke you just said. Hey, what'd you guys say? What's up? Talking about a girl, what's her name?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know her name? And you're talking about her? What's that?
She's hot.
She's hot? Yeah? How hot?
Should I reveal it here?
Fuck yeah, bro! What are you waiting for?
Cheers, brother.
Dude, I just got the light. I only got a minute, so you're the rest of my set.
Don't pin it on me, brother. Finish it.
Dude, yeah. I finished the minute I walked out here, homie. No, dude, I want to hear about her. Dude, you don't have a name? You don't have a name. You're talking about her in the show. You don't have a name?
No, I have a name.
I mean, you have a name. I'm talking about a name. Don't fuck with me. I'm fucking with you. This is my job here, dude. I haven't gotten the 30-second blinker yet. It's coming up. Nice. Dude, that's way better than whatever joke I had planned. All right, dude. Hey, what are you drinking?
Jim Beam and Coke.
Dude, my man. Little whiskey dick for everyone here.
Dude, that's right.
No, dude, that is straight whiskey. Smell it. You tell me. That is, because I drink whiskey and my dick don't work. Here's to me. I've been great. You were terrible. Thanks, guys.
Yeah!